Hi everybody, I'm Bethany with Texas Women's University Fitness and Recreation, and we're going to do Pilates. You may notice that this video does not have any music because I thought that it might be better if you guys use your own music at home because everybody has different taste. So throughout our Pilates class today, we're going to draw our attention to our breathing. So the breathing will be feeling the rib cage expand on an inhale. And on an exhale, it'll be like you're blowing out birthday cake candles through pursed lips or a straw. Feeling everything lightly tighten. We'll continue that breath pattern, breathing in through the nose and out through a straw. Let's come down to our backs. Hands on either side of the hips, legs sits bones distance apart. Take a big breath in and exhale. Feel everything funnel down. Inhale, ribcage expands. Exhale, everything lightly tightens in. Last one, inhale, everything expands. And exhale, everything lightly contracts. Let your body return to its natural breath pattern. And then we're going to begin with pelvic tilts. So we'll take a breath in and out to prepare, and exhale. Then on the inhale, tilt the pelvis towards you, and then exhale, release back to neutral. It's a real small motion. Inhale, tilt the pelvis. Exhale, release to neutral. Inhale, tilt. Exhale, release. Inhale, tilt. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale, tilt, and exhale, release. Going into our hip rolls, we're going to roll all the way up, but leave the shoulder blades still in contact with the mat, putting some energy down through the arms and fingertips. Inhale, tilt the pelvis towards you. Exhale, continue rolling up one vertebrae at a time, squeezing the glutes to lift you into this nice diagonal shape. Inhale to hold at the top. And then exhale, slow and controlled, roll that spine starting at the sternum, one vertebrae at a time, and then release the hips last. And again, inhale, tilt the pelvis. Exhale, curl the spine up, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale at the top. Exhale, with control, sequentially roll that spine back down to the mat and release the hips last. Inhale, tilt the pelvis. Exhale, curl it up. Nice diagonal shape. Inhale. Exhale, starting at the sternum. Roll that spine down one vertebrae at a time, releasing the hips last. And inhale, tilt the pelvis. Exhale, curl the spine up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, curl that spine back down one vertebrae at a time, releasing the hips last. Halfway there. Inhale, tilt the pelvis. Exhale, curl that spine up, squeezing through the glutes and hamstrings. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll that spine back down one vertebrae at a time, releasing the hips last or more. Inhale, tilt the pelvis. Exhale, curl it up. Inhale, hold. And exhale, roll that spine back down one vertebrae at a time, releasing the hips last. Inhale, tilt the pelvis. Exhale, curl that spine back up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, slow and controlled, articulate that spine back down one vertebra at a time, releasing the hips last. Two more. Inhale, tilt the pelvis. Exhale, curl that spine up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, roll that spine sequentially down one vertebrae at a time, releasing the hips last. Last one, inhale, tilt the pelvis. Exhale, curl that spine back up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale at the top, squeezing the glutes and hamstrings. And exhale, slow and controlled, roll that spine back down one vertebrae at a time, releasing the hips last. Take the palms, let them face toward the hips, and then lift the fingertips up to the ceiling, palms facing toward one another. We're going to go into our arm scissors. On an inhale, the hands are going to reach opposite one another without splaying the rib cage. So this is as far as we go, not here. And then we'll exhale back to center. Here we go. Inhale, reach arms opposite directions. Exhale, back to center. Other side. Inhale, lengthen the arms away. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, lengthen apart. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, lengthen apart. Exhale, back to center. Last one like this. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, center. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, center. Changing the breath. Inhale here. Exhale. Same thing, but lengthen the arms apart on an exhale. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, apart. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, apart. Inhale, back to center. Last set. Exhale, apart. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, apart. And inhale, back to center. Float the arms back down, palms down on either side of the hips. Let's take that head and give it a side to side shake. Nice and gentle, about 3 times each side, just to loosen up any tension in the head and neck. Let the gaze come back to the ceiling. Going into our head nods, we want to keep the back of the skull in contact with the mat or the floor the entire time during our head nods. So we'll nod on an inhale and we'll exhale, release back to the ceiling gaze. Inhale as you nod the head, lengthening the back of the neck. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, nod. Exhale, back to center. And last one, inhale, nod the head. And exhale, back to center. From here, let the arms lift slightly off the mat, fingertips still in contact. We're going to go into our Pilates ab prep position. We'll inhale, nod the head. We'll exhale, starting here, curl it up sequentially. Not necessarily as far as you can go, but as far as you can go with control. We'll inhale here at the top, and then we'll exhale, release it back down. So when you're in this curled position, can I go further? Technically, yes. It's not safe for my back. So I want my shoulders to be coming down my back, and I want to go only as high as I can control. Here we go. Inhale, nod the head. Exhale, flex that spine up. Inhale to hold at the top. Exhale, roll it back down sequentially. Inhale, nod the head. Exhale, flex that spine up. Inhale to hold. Exhale, roll that spine back down into the mat. Inhale, nod the head. Exhale, flex that spine up like you're rolling a sleeping bag on itself. Inhale to hold. Exhale, roll it back down 1 vertebrae at a time, back into the mat. Inhale, nod the head. Exhale, flex it up. Inhale to hold, still drawing the belly button toward the spine. And then exhale, roll it back down. If you find that your head and neck are carrying tension, you can take the hands toward the back of the skull so the fingertips can hold the weight of the skull. And we'll continue. Inhale, nod the head. Exhale, flex the spine up. Inhale to hold. Exhale, slow and controlled. Roll it back down. Inhale, nod the head. Exhale, flex the spine up. Inhale to hold. And then exhale, slow and controlled. Roll it back down. And inhale, nod the head. Exhale, flex that spine up. Inhale, hold. And exhale, slow and controlled, roll it back down 1 vertebrae at a time. Let's take 2 more. Inhale, nod the head. Exhale, flex that spine up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, roll it back down 1 vertebrae at a time. Last time, but we'll stay up. Inhale, nod the head. Exhale, flex the spine up. If you have your hands behind your head, inhale, take them to the sides of the hips, palms facing down. We're going to bang on an imaginary mattress here as we enter into the Pilates 100. Take a full breath cycle to prepare in and out. And here we go. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale here, and exhale, roll it back down sequentially. Take the knees into the chest, rock side to side if you like, and then rock it up and flip it over, coming to your stomach. Hands are going to be underneath the shoulders, forearms down on the mat along the side of the rib cage. Legs will be about shoulder distance apart and rotated laterally at the hip joint. The belly button is going to draw away from the mat, and the glutes, hamstrings are going to be lightly kicked on to support entering into our breaststroke prep 1. The forehead is going to be resting down on the mat. We'll inhale, lengthen and lift the shoulders up, and then we'll exhale, roll it back down. So here we go. Facing the mat, inhale as you draw the shoulders up, back, and down, using the upper back to lift, and then exhale, lower it down. Make sure and keep your feet and legs in contact with the mat and your belly button drawing lightly away. Inhale, lengthen and lift, and exhale, slow and controlled, roll it back down. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, curl it back down. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, lowering down, belly button drawing away. Inhale, lengthen and lift. And exhale, lowering down. The hands are going to stack on top of one another, planted on the mat. Forehead will rest on top as such. I'm going to turn my head and be slightly lifted because it's weird when I talk to the carpet. But where this is going to go is you're going to think of lengthening all the way through the toes until the leg lifts up off the mat through the glute hamstring connection on an inhale, and then we'll exhale lower. We'll do 5 on one side, 5 on the other side, and then both legs together, starting with the right leg. So inhale, lengthen and lift, and exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lengthen and lift the right leg using the glute hamstring connection for 2. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lengthen and lift for 3. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lengthen and lift for 4. Exhale, lower it down. Remember, your forehead is still glued here. Last time, inhale, lengthen and lift. And exhale, lower it down, switching to the left leg. Inhale, lengthen and lift through that glute hamstring connection. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lengthen and lift for 2. And exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lengthen and lift for 3. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen and lift for 4. Exhale, lower, last one by itself. Inhale, lengthen and lift for 5. And exhale, lower. Both legs this time, lengthening and lifting together, but not heels touching together. So they're still about shoulder distance apart, laterally rotated, and your navel is pulling away from the mat or the floor to help support your low back. All right, full breath cycle in and out to prepare. Breathing in and out. Here we go. Inhale, lengthen, lift through the toes, both glutes, lift the legs. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lengthen and lift for 2. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lengthen and lift for 3. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lengthen and lift for 4. Exhale, lower it down. Last one. Inhale, lengthen and lift for 5. And exhale, lower it down. Take the hands underneath the chest, press up, draw the knees in, and come into a child's pose for a moment here, breathing in nice and deep, and exhaling nice and deep. On an inhale, keep the curl of the spine, drag the hands toward either side of the knees, take a breath in. On the exhale, press into those hands further, rounding the back in a shell stretch and drawing the belly button in toward the spine to get some ab engagement here. Take a breath in and out, feeling that navel pull toward the spine. And then inhale as you stack you back upright to your hero pose. All right, we're going to come back to our backs for what's going to be the beginning of our long ab series with a single leg and a double leg stretch. So before anybody goes anywhere, where this is going to go is we'll have the legs floated to a tabletop position. We'll nod the head, we'll flex it up. We're going to engage through the glute hamstring connection to lengthen one leg toward the floor. We don't have to touch the floor, putting energy in those toes, reaching away, and the hands will come to one side of the knee. This will be an inhale. We'll exhale, everything will meet in the center. We'll stay flexed up the whole time. We'll go back and forth forever. Then we'll do both legs at the same time, sweeping the arms around like a snow angel. So, beginning by lying on the back, legs sit bones distance apart, hands on either side of the hips, palms down. We'll inhale, nod the head. Exhale, flex that spine up. Inhale, float the legs to a tabletop position. Exhale, take the hands to the outside of the right knee. And then we'll inhale, lengthen through the left hamstring and glute toward the floor. And exhale, take it back to center. Inhale, switching out. And exhale, back to center. Inhale, lengthen the leg. Exhale, deepen that curl as you come back to center. Inhale, lengthen the other leg. Exhale, deepen that curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl deeper. 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 One more each side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl deeper. Last one. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl deeper. Hands are on either side of the knees. We're going to inhale, take our top hat off and extend through the legs to a 45-degree angle. And exhale, scoop it all like you're making a snow angel back to the start position. Inhale, lengthen everything away, taking your top hat off. Exhale, sweep the arms around. Deepen that curl. Hold the curl here. Inhale, take that top hat off. Exhale, sweep it around. Inhale, take that top hat off, lengthen away. Exhale, sweep it around. Last one. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, sweep it around. And then inhale, hug those knees in. And exhale, release it down. And rock it side to side and so forth, if you like. I'm going to rock it up to a seated position. We're going to come to a cross-legged position, coming into our seated twists. So the hands will be positioned in front of the chest, and where we're going to go is we'll inhale as we rotate, we'll exhale back off, we'll inhale a little deeper, we'll exhale back off, we'll inhale deeper, and then we'll return back to the start position. So here we go. Inhale up nice and tall. Exhale, stay nice and tall. And then we'll inhale, rotate. Exhale, back off just a little. Inhale deeper. Exhale, back off 2. Inhale deeper. Exhale all the way back to the start position. Other side. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, back off 1. Inhale deeper. Exhale, back off 2. Inhale deeper. Exhale all the way to the front. Repeating. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, back off 1. Inhale deeper. Exhale, back off 2. Inhale deeper. Exhale all the way back to the start position. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, back off 1. Inhale. Exhale, back off 2. Inhale. Exhale all the way back to the front. And last time, each direction. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, back off 1. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, back off 2. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, all the way to the front. And inhale, rotate. Exhale, back off 1. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, back off 2. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, back off all the way back to the front. Now we're going to go into our spine stretch forward. So we'll need the legs to come out in front of the body. You want to be able to sit upright in the spine with the rib cage and the hips stacked and the pelvis neutral, as opposed to feeling like you're curled backward with a lot of hip tension. So you may need to play with the leg positioning. Some people need to take the legs out further. Sometimes they need to flex the feet. Sometimes they need to take the legs in. You're the boss of your own adventure. You know what you need to do to get the least amount of hip tension here and still be sitting upright, nice and tall. The hands will come fingertips to the ground to just kind of help guide you. There's not any pressure into the floor. Where we'll go is we'll inhale up nice and tall, and then on the exhale we'll flex at the sternum here like you're bending over a counter, and then we'll inhale, lengthen up. So not a whole lot with the head curling here. It's just flexing here. It's real subtle. It's a small movement, but you should definitely feel it here. Also, not this number, because we want to stay upright over the hips. Again, hands are just kind of sliding to guide you. So inhale up nice and tall, and then exhale, flex at the rib cage. The hands can slide along the floor. It's a small movement. And then inhale up nice and tall. Exhale, flexing at the rib cage. Inhaling up nice and tall. Exhale, flex at the rib cage. Inhale up nice and tall. Let's take 2 more. Exhale, flexing at that rib cage. Inhaling up. Last time, exhale, flex at the rib cage. And then inhale up nice and tall. Float the arms to parallel to the floor, palms facing down. Make sure that the shoulders stay in position as opposed to coming forward. We're coming up. They want to be coming comfortably down the back, and the arms will stay parallel throughout the Pilates half roll back. We'll inhale up nice and tall. Exhale, begin to curl through the lower abs, curling that pelvis. We'll inhale here to hold, and as you inhale, think of deepening this curl. On the exhale, nod the head. Continue deepening that curl through the abs to roll you forward, keeping the arms parallel with the floor, and then inhale, stack your spine up nice and tall. Let's continue. Exhale, curl back through that pelvis. Inhale, deepen that curl. Exhale, scoop and dive the belly forward, and then inhale, stack it back up. Exhale, scoop through the low belly. Inhale, hold and deepen the curl. Exhale, scoop and dive forward, and then inhale, stack it back up. Let's take 2 more. Exhale, scooping through that low belly. Inhale, deepening that scoop. Exhale, nodding the head, scooping even deeper, coming forward, and stacking that spine up on an inhale. Last time. Exhale, scoop through the low belly. Inhale, hold and deepen that curl as you nod the head. Exhale, scoop and dive everything forward. And inhale, stack that spine up nice and tall. Rotate the palms to face one another. We'll do the same thing, but we'll add a rotation. Inhaling up nice and tall. Exhale, scoop through that low belly. Inhale, open by rotating through the obliques. Exhale to close. And inhale, stack the spine up to the start position. Going to the other side. Exhale, curl through the low belly. Inhale, rotate. Exhale to close. Inhale to stack it up nice and tall. Let's take 1 more at that pace. Exhale, curl through the low belly. Inhale, open through the obliques. Exhale to close to center. And inhale, back up tall. Last time, last side at this pace. Exhale, curl through the low belly. Inhale, rotate through the obliques. Exhale, back to center. And inhale up tall. We're going to change the breathing here. Inhale, exhale, and then we're going to inhale, curl and sweep. Exhale, scoop it back up to center. Other side. Inhale, scoop back. Exhale, take it back up to center. 2 more each side. Inhale as you sweep. Exhale, scoop it back up to center. Inhale, sweep and rotate. Exhale, back to center. Last time each side. Inhale as you rotate, looking out towards your hand. Exhale, coming back up. Last time, last side. Inhale, rotate. And exhale, take it back up tall. Whew. Release the hands, take a breath here. And exhale, just release it forward for a moment, breathing in nice and comfortably. And then we're going to come back onto our backs for our rollover prep. So we'll float the legs to a tabletop position, cross at the ankles and open out diagonally at the knees. Hands are planted firmly on either side of the hips and back is neutral. We're going to take a breath in to prepare, and then on the exhale, we'll scoop through our lower abs here to draw the knees in. If you're able to get a lift, awesome. Otherwise, that's okay. You're still getting the lower belly activation, which is what we're looking for. So take a breath in. On the exhale, engage the lower abs to curl, pressing into those hands all the way down the shoulder line, and then release to neutral on an inhale. Exhale, scoop and lift, and inhale, release for 2. Exhale, curl and lift, and inhale, release for 3. Take those ankles, recross them, take a breath, and exhale, scoop and curl for 1. Inhale, release, really pressing into those arms. Exhale, scoop and lift for 2. Inhale, release. Last one, exhale, scoop and lift. And inhale, release. Uncross the ankles, take the knees in for a squeeze. You can rock it side to side if you like. And then we'll rock it back up to seated. And we're going to come to a 4-point stance. In our 4-point stance, we'll have the joints stacked where this is going. We'll slide opposite arm and leg apart. On an inhale, we'll exhale, lift, inhale, lower, and exhale, use the core to draw in, and we'll alternate each time. Here we go. Starting with the right arm and left leg. Inhale, lengthen them away. Exhale, lift to in line with the body. Lower, and exhale, draw in. Other side, inhale, lengthen, exhale, lift to the body line, inhale, lower, exhale, draw it back in, inhale, lengthen, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, exhale, use the core to draw in. Other side, inhale, lengthen, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, exhale, draw it in, inhale, lengthen, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, exhale, draw it in. Keep this going. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, exhale, down. 2 more each side. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, exhale, in, inhale, lengthen, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, exhale, in. Last time each side. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, exhale, down, inhale, lengthen, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, and exhale, take it down. Take a cat pose, rounding the back if you like, and a cow pose, lengthening head and tail away. If you need a little bit more leverage, you can tuck the toes. And then we're going to come to a side lying position with the elbow underneath the shoulder, the hips stacked on top of each other, and the legs in more of a check mark position. We want to be careful to not go here. We want to be lifted through this oblique. The free hand can go cupcaked or onto the hip for kind of a little bit of tactile support, but not resting onto the floor. We're going to point the foot to about hip height, and then we'll flex as we lower with our breathing. Here we go. Inhale, point to lift. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, point to lift 2. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, point 3. Exhale, flex lower. Inhale, point 4. Exhale, flex lower. Inhale, 5. Exhale, flex. Inhale, 6. Exhale, flex. Inhale, 7. Exhale, flex. Inhale, 8. Exhale, flex. Inhale, 9. Exhale, flex. And inhale, 10. And exhale, flex. From here, we're going to our staggered legs. The breathing is a little bit different. We're going to inhale one leg up. We'll inhale the other leg up to meet it if you can, and then we'll exhale both legs down together. We're only going to do 5. Here we go. Inhale, inhale, exhale down 1. Inhale, inhale, exhale down 2. Inhale, inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, inhale, exhale 4. Last one, inhale, inhale, exhale 5. All right, swivel the legs around, and let's do that on the other side. Legs are in a check mark position, hips are stacked, and elbow is underneath the shoulder, and the obliques are engaged to draw you away from the floor. Beginning with the pointing and flexing, lifting and lowering. Inhale, point to lift. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, point to lift. Exhale, flex 2. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex 3. Inhale, point. Exhale, 4. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex 5. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex 5. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex 4. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex 3. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex 2. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex 1, going into that staggered legs position.
Which channel do you want to watch?
Oh dear. We're going to inhale the top leg, inhale the bottom leg, exhale down. Inhale, inhale, exhale down 2. Inhale, inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, inhale, exhale 4. And inhale, inhale, exhale down 5. From this position, we're going to bend the knees, open the top leg, and cross the ankles. The free hand is going to come down to the floor, and the palm is going to go up. We'll inhale up, lengthening through the rib cage, and then we'll exhale, flex everything over. Squeezing the glutes as we go. Inhale, lengthen everything up. Exhale, squeeze the glutes and come into a nice lateral flexion here. And then we'll inhale up and exhale, set everything back down. Let's take 2 more. Inhale, lengthen through that rib cage. Exhale, flex everything up. And then we'll inhale back up and exhale, lower down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, lengthen it over. And then inhale up and exhale, take it down. Swivel the legs to the other side. Planting the hand at the diagonal. Palm at the knee, facing up. We'll inhale, lengthen through that rib cage. Exhale, coming onto the grounded knee, squeezing the glutes. Inhaling up and exhaling back down. And again, inhale, lengthen through that rib cage. Exhale, squeeze the glutes to come up. Inhale, back up. And exhale, take it back down. Last time, inhaling up. Exhale, squeeze the glutes. And then inhale back up. And exhale, take it back down. Roll over into your 4-point stance for our last thing, which will be push-ups. So the hands are underneath the shoulders. Joints are stacked. We're going to lengthen through one leg, lengthen through the other, and now we're in our push-up position. Instead of taking the elbows out to the side, they'll stay in toward the rib cage like a chaturanga push-up, and the breathing is going to be backwards from what you normally think of. So we're going to take a breath in, and we're going to exhale down, 2, 3, inhale up, 2, 3, drawing that belly in, taking it down, 2, 3, inhale up, 2, 3, last one, exhale down, 2, 3, inhale up, 2, 3, and drop those knees. Draw the knees in, sit it back for a child's pose, lengthening through those arms and shoulders. Big breath in and out. On the inhale, draw it up, keeping the roundness of the spine, palms on either side of the knees. Keep the curl, take a breath and exhale, round into that shell stretch. Full breath in and out. And on your next inhale, roll you back upright to your hero pose. Well, you guys, that was Pilates. Hope you enjoyed yourselves.